friends, you're very welcome to this reaction today, provided by my friend Carl D from the Patreon. My friend, I appreciate the support, I appreciate the love, and as this is uploading, I will be responding to your last message, and I appreciate the kind words so much, my friend. And I came in to see which one you wanted me to do, and it was this one here. So this is an Ed Sheeran cover, Make It Rain, which I'm sure I'm familiar with. Ed Sheeran's huge, right? I don't know how to pronounce this person's name though. CARKA Khan? I hope something like that. If not, someone let me know. Someone correct me down below. I love being corrected. I love that. But my friend, I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. If y'all want to check me out or send me anything special too, you can hit me up on Patreon as well. And check out the podcast, man. We got a couple artists on there. My friend Tommy, that spurred a bit of this conversation about finding new artists. My friend Tommy we interviewed 2 weeks ago. My friend Mark was more of like a gaming thing. That was last week. This week is brought to you by yours truly, which is going to be me. But that's where the conversation came from, man. Always looking for new artists, always looking for new singers, new styles. I'm already peeping this guy's setup. Let's watch this, my friends. Let's do this.
So this next song, actually, this is one of my favorite songs as well.
One sec. I got you, my guy. Same headphones. I can do this. They're exact same.
It's called Make It Rain. There's Ed Sheeran version or the original one for fans, if I'm not mistaken. Jadi lagu ini benar-benar kalau kalian dengerin aslinya sih, udah. Saya coba yang terbaik aja. I try my best, I hope you enjoy it.
I'm sure we're gonna enjoy it.
If you know this song, please sing along with me, even though I'm not there. Just sing with me.
Oh, so my guys invested a little time into this space. This is all like foam up here. This is deadening. This is the one spot, I've left to do in my studio. I've got all kinds of sound deadening stuff here. Shout out to my friend Matt if you watch this. All kinds of stuff, but I couldn't find a way to harness the roof stuff. So I gotta figure something out. But I see that my guy here has all kinds of stuff up here. That is probably gonna solve a lot of issues. A lot of issues that I have.
When I sing of my father, way down in my soul, and the pains of my mother.
Wow, I gotta back this up. I'm only pausing it right now because I gotta back this up like quite a bit.
When I sing of my father,
wow,
way down in my soul, and the pains of my mother will not let me go.
Wow, I'm glad I can't sing along. That's what I'm gonna say. Wow, man. There's a certain level of like compression and just like this airflow control that some people have and I do not. And that's why I appreciate it so much. Because like that first run that he did and he just set it off, it was like this, I don't even know what the pitch was, but he just set it off into almost just like breath, just to air. And it still sounded like it had pressure behind it. It still sounded like there was like his diaphragm was pressing air, but like there was no pitch left. It was gone. It's just like, man, like how quiet are you actually singing? You know, like that is in my opinion, that is very, very impressive. And then I'm not even talking about like the runs. I'm not even talking about like when he was singing like the highest part of that section. It almost sounded like that was like his voice was breaking up, like that was the top. And I'm for sure that it isn't. But it's just like that's another skill that I think is super impressive to make it sound like you're singing at the top of your range when you're very well not, when you got a long, long ways to go, you know? Like, come on, man.
Well, I know that there comes fire from the sky.
See, as I said, he goes like higher, right? And again, it's just like it's so raspy, it's so compressed. I just love it. And he's showing no signs of like hard work. It just looks so effortless.
Well, I know that there comes fire from the sky to refine the purest of kings.
Wow.
And even though I know this fire brings me pain, even so, just the same, sing it. Make it rain, make it rain, oh, make it rain. Yeah, sing with me.
I like his smile when he's singing. I like that it peeks through a little bit. I always try to point out when people are singing and they're smiling because it sounds like they're smiling, but he's letting it peek out just a bit, and it might actually be adding to like the amount of grit or the amount of like kind of distortion in his voice. But I'm here for it, man. He's got great tone, great tone.
Yeah, sing with me. Oh, make it rain, make it rain, make it rain.
Roll the
Oh, the
iPad.
sea needs the water before it grows out of the ground, but it just keeps on getting hard. The hunger more profound.
Wow, man. Oh my God. The tone is chilling. It's just chilling. It's just chilling. This is gonna be one of those ones that's gonna have to make me take a pause from reactions for an hour after, because wow, my guy. Like all that growling and that biting and stuff is just so pleasant in my opinion. I love that. If my voice did that, I wouldn't talk. I wouldn't even sing normal. I would just do that all the time. But like he's doing a lot of like you know, he's obviously a pro, right? I don't want to like sound like I'm trying to explain to him why he's a pro. Like that's not the case at all. But like what I appreciate is his mic control, his mic technique, right? So he's got a condenser microphone. It could be like on a polarity or like a dynamic setup where like it only picks up what's right in front of you. He's got the shield that helps too. I have one over here too. They're real neat. But like as he's getting like the bitey and the louder dynamic stuff, he pulls away from it, and not a ton because you can probably already hear the changes that my voice is doing. I've got compressors and stuff helping. He probably does too. But when he gets like the really gentle stuff, he's not afraid to get right in front of the pop filter. And what that'll do is it'll add more low frequencies to what's getting picked up in the microphone, so it will increase the volume. And compressors and processing, all that stuff aside, it does give a louder presence to the microphone. Maybe not to the dynamics, but to the microphone. But he's using that to his advantage. He's using the proximity effect to his advantage, which just like it just goes to show how comfortable he is in his room and with his voice and everything else included, right? It's fantastic, my friends. We're only 2 3/4 through. Wow.
Well, I know that they can count tears from the eye, but they may as well be in vain. And even though I know these tears come with pain, even so, just as I'm
Do it again.
tears come with pain, even so, just as I'm.
I literally have a tear in my eye. My friend.
Hey, make it rain down, Lord. Make it rain. Make it rain. Make it rain down on me.
See, that was cool. So that was straight up proximity effect. So you can hear like the EQ totally lose. It almost goes to like a lo-fi when he turns his head away. You know what I mean? That's proximity effect. That's what it is, right? The pickup pattern, the polarity, everything changes in how it hits the microphone. You get different parts of the frequencies that, you know, you're singing this way, not into the microphone anymore. That was a perfect example of it. But him leaving the microphone to sing that loud makes total sense. Makes total sense. And from a recording standpoint, you don't want it to clip. You don't want it to distort. Like I've got all this stuff. You see my pretty little green light that moves right here. There'll be a red light if I talk too loud, and that will keep this one here balanced, and that's the recording. And so he's managing that by leaving this. I'm getting excited. I'm getting hype. I'm clipping my digital recording. I can see it. It's redlining. You can hear it distort. But this would alleviate it from my singing recording, which I can't go back and redo, or I can't have a little bit of this distortion, because then the barrier to entry is gone, right? So you have to do things like this, like leave the microphone. You have to know your voice. You have to know how it produces, how it carries and stuff, man. This is fantastic. This is fantastic. This is a free lesson. I'm taking this as a free lesson. Hear the EQ change though. Hear the EQ change once more. Dope. Dope.
Make it rain. Make it rain. Make it rain. When the seas are full of water, stops by the shore, just like the reaches of grandeur. No, 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 they never reach the port.
Oh my God, like that. That bottom note is just so satisfying. The way that he approaches it with his tone. Come on, man.
No, 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 they never reach the port.
Like how it's like breaks up almost. It like almost like loses. Carl, I'm talking straight to you on this one. AJ does this a little bit with like her vibrato, how it like has this stutter to it. It almost is like break up to it. I just love it, man. I don't know if I've ever heard that before other than in AJ. Like it's just like, wow. Wow.
No, 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 they never reach the port. Never.
No.
And let the clouds fill with thunderous applause, and let lightning be the veins, and fill the sky with all that they can draw. When it's time to make a change.
Oh, it's like, man, I feel like I'm going to church. He's got this like soulful grit coming out now too, man. Let it out. Look at the smile on his face, man. Come on.
Make a change. Make it rain. Make it rain. Make it rain. Say it loud. Oh, make it rain. Make it rain down on me, Lord. Make it rain. Yeah.
I'm not willing to.
Make it rain. Make it rain down on me, Lord. Make it rain. Make it rain. Make it rain. Make it rain down on me, Lord. Make it rain. Make it rain. Make it rain. Make it rain. If you listen to me, please sing this part. Come on, one more time. Make it rain. Make it rain. Make it rain. Make it rain. Thank you.
That last riff, man.
Make it rain. thank you. Cheers. Dah.
My guy, what did I just watch? Like, I was like, that was moving. That literally, like, the tone of that alone is gonna like haunt my soul in the best way. I'm usually not that quote unquote poetic, but like, wow, my friends, that was. I don't even know what to say. It makes me want to like set up my room better and sing some more. If I'm being perfectly honest, but my friend, I appreciate the love. I appreciate the kind words. Everyone, if this is your first time checking me out, feel free to give me a thumbs up if you like these kind of reactions and breakdowns. Carl, everyone on Patreon. See everyone again soon.